got the little man, you got the big man, and you got the bigger man.
From the cold, frozen reaches of the tundra of northern Canada, broadcasting through the interwebs to your ocular scope, I'm Kellen Nitro, and welcome to Nitromaniac TV's Wrestling Unlimited. It's the Survivor Series War Games 2025 in opinion and review. If you've just stumbled upon this channel or this stream, it's kind of like Oprah's book club, but for wrestling lovers. And we have a good cross section of talent here to go over tonight's pay-per-view that just went off the air here a few minutes ago on the old Netflix. Joining us tonight, Mr. TL. How you doing?
Oh, good. I'm just looking at a little mini dictionary here. I'm looking at the word anticlimactic. Oh, tonight's main event. There we go.
Oh, is that the Webster's or is that the?
It's actually the Canadian Press version.
Oh, the caps and spelling of the Canadian Press. There we go.
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. Joining us as well is a man who attended War Games last year in Vancouver, Morehouse, and I believe he jumped on as a guest from Vancouver last year, if I remember correctly, on our show. I think
I tried to. Yeah, we couldn't connect quite.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We had arrangements, but yes,
yeah,
exactly. So, but all right. Thank you very much for joining us, and also a shout out right now to that's a background. I can't show that, but anyway, shout out to all our Ameribros this weekend, our American brothers and sisters on their Thanksgiving, as this was at one time the Thanksgiving night tradition, but now it's just the end of November pay-per-view for WWE. Sorry, PLE. It's like trying to get the F out back in the day. It's an old-timey way of talking about fixing that stuff. So so we shift the scene over to Petco Park in San Diego, California. I almost said Survivor Series, California. I guess it is, basically. Tonight's date, November 29, 2025. This is the kind of the future run for these big 5 pay-per-views that they have from WWE, is that they want them in football stadiums and baseball stadiums going forward. Stuff like the Rumble, stuff like SummerSlam, stuff like Survivor Series, they want in like baseball stadiums, and then WrestleMania is going to be in like giant, big ass stadiums almost, right?
I would say they have to lower those ticket prices if that's their dream.
Yeah, I saw some of the ticket prices this weekend, and they were a little bit nutty.
But also, Survivor Series and Rumble are only one night, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to be Rumble. Even next year in Saudi, the Rumble is only one night. So
I like one night's better. I don't like 2-night pay-per-views.
Yeah, the 2-night pay-per-view thing, I think you could save that for WrestleMania because of the granddaddy as it is.
So do you prefer 2-night pay-per-views, or do you prefer 6-hour pay-per-views like AEW gives you? Because that's what you're trading up.
No, I think tonight is a good. Take your best 4 matches, throw them on a card, and start it early enough for everybody to get out by. Well, this show was done by 8:15 our time, so it might be a little later if you're watching on the Eastern Seaboard or whatever. But
I don't know what happened to having 10-minute matches. You know, we used to have 10-minute matches. You don't have that anymore.
I'm taking a quick time. I guess now is the proper time to summon the Undertaker by just saying "Ooh, Undertaker" at the bottom of the screen is the Nitromaniac TV's Undertaker with all of the match times and results from tonight's pay-per-view going across the bottom of the screen. There wasn't a match under 10 minutes on this card, but the two.
Nor was there an advertisement break.
Yeah,
there was an advertisement break and a nothing that was well over 10 minutes.
I want to talk to you guys about that because I think it was different for different people with different tiers. So, so we'll see what happens when we get to that. Opening the show, I have written down the world's worst gender reveal for Pyro.
What?
Just with all the colored smoke, they had pinks and blues and stuff off of
I didn't
the
catch
Pyro
that at all.
stuff. That was the world's worst gender reveal. Yeah, seriously, if you look at the Open when they do the Pyro, they added smoke, but it's colored smoke.
Oh,
Yay.
Yeah. Just terrible. And then we'll get right into our first War Games match, which for years on this channel has been kind of it's a fake. It happens. That's the men's match. Where's the women? No, it's still men's match. There we go. There's women's War Games right there. This has been kind of a pariah on this channel a little bit because of the kind of the recklessness that is typical in the women's War Games matches. We have and Morehouse named the teams this year. Since he's the Survivor Series expert, I let him name the teams. We have Team Rhea with Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, AJ Lee, and Rhea Ripley versus Team Lash with Asuka, Becky Lynch, Kairi Sane, Nia Jackson, Lash Legend. The runtime for this one ended up, was this the 41-minute one? This was the 41 minutes and 10 seconds with AJ Lee, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley defeating the other team. So Becky Lynch, Lash Legend, Nia Jackson, the Kabuki Warriors in the first women's War Games match of the evening. No holding cells this year, so the entrants are going to come out Rumble style in these matches. So this is the first real format tweak. What did you guys think of that?
Hate it.
yeah, I can agree with that.
Rumble?
I think the benefit here for the wrestlers is they can plan different spots if the crowd's not into it. They can change the order up a bit, so they can plan differently based on that. But now it's a surprise. And then when it did come to the last entrant in this match, it came out like a fart to the crowd.
Nobody knew who she was. That's the problem.
Literally.
Yeah.
Nobody remembered
I
her
think
from
she's
the Rumble.
on NXT. I was, and she's on
If you don't pay
SmackDown now,
attention
but
to the internet or NXT, you don't know who she is.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, and she had no function in these promos and that stuff leading up to Survivor Series, other than being Nia Jax's yes girl. That's about it.
They became friends, I think, 2 weeks before the build for this thing.
So it's not been that long. I thought the relationship went back longer, to be quite honest.
No, they've known each other about a month now.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's no pop whatsoever for Lash Legend when she walked out.
You also have to imagine how thin is their roster getting where a lot of girls are out right now and Lash Legend had to be the one to step in. Because you didn't have Chelsea Green.
That's right.
In that match. You didn't have Tiffany Stratton.
Yep.
You didn't have Naomi.
Bianca. Yep.
You didn't have Bianca Belair,
yeah.
but she would have been on the Good Girls team anyways.
Yeah.
But like they're running who?
And Candice LeRae's turned into a manager again.
Candice LeRae's.
Oh yeah, why wasn't Jade there? Why was that Lash Legend? Why wasn't that Jade?
I don't know.
Jade's a babyface.
I thought she's a bad guy.
Or is she a bad guy now?
That's the problem.
I don't know.
We can't figure it out. If you have that answer, feel free to throw that in the comments.
She's a bad guy now because she beat Tiffany. So yeah, you're right. She would have been a bad guy. On the bad guy
so
team.
she could have, been the fifth on that team. Just no pop whatsoever for Lash Legend when she walked out. Another format tweak to this that I didn't like, and I'm a War Games fan from way back from like watching WCW, pay-per-views back in the day and that stuff. And I'll get to you in a second, Mr. TL. But 5-minute opening periods with now 3-minute intervals between entrants. Slight change from past years. Used to be 2. This was the most noticeable difference for me. I hated it in both matches. I hate having the 3-minute intervals.
I think a lot of rest periods.
I think 2 minutes was better because 2 minutes was fast action. Boom, boom, boom. Get your spots. Hit your spots. Okay, next person in. 3 minutes. Yeah, exactly right. there was a ton of dead time and downtime in both these War Games matches tonight where just nothing was happening. So that's my gripe about it. It's just the 5-minute opening period, I get that's tradition, whatever, and that's always what it's been like. That's great, that's fine. Go back to the 2 minutes for intervals, not 3 minutes for intervals. The 3-minute intervals is just way too long. Way too long.
Is it actually too long, or was it just it makes it feel longer because they said 3 minutes?
Because they said 3 minutes, they kept showing a clock, and when there was nothing happening, you're thinking about the clock, like, oh, there must be something coming up soon, because it's kind of getting dead again.
Also, the way sports bugs are designed now and that stuff and everything, put the clock in the top right corner of the screen throughout the entire thing.
No, because they're not honest to the clock. They don't want to show you the clock all the time.
Tricky.
Like there was in the men's match, there was a clock I noticed between an entry where the guy was only in there for maybe a minute and a half before the next guy came out.
Because I mean, like, we're all hockey fans here. Like, it's nothing to put the score bug up in the left-hand corner of the screen with the clock telling you how much time is left in the period each time.
Except the clock isn't real.
I know the clock isn't real. Well, put up their kayfabe time then and just let's go.
Figurative clock.
I don't like the 3 minutes. Give us back to 2 minutes, damn it.
Going back to the thing.
But anyway, rewind back.
You know why I don't like the entrances is because they all were treated like entrances. There was no urgency in anybody to get to the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to save my friend. No, I'm going to pose.
Yeah.
And then save my friend.
Yeah.
It's like when Jeff Hardy debuted in AEW to save Matt, and then he did his dance first.
Yeah.
Matt's getting beat.
The most urgency we saw from that entranceway tonight and that stuff was from Liv Morgan. And she wasn't in a War Games match. she was in the Intercontinental title match.
I think Alexa Bliss may have ran to the ring.
Yeah.
She still hit her pose first, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
So, yeah, the entrances are dumb. It's just a way to get your entrance shit in.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one who could have also joined this match, who would have kind of made sense, is Julia.
Yeah.
Because she would have joined the rest of the Japanese girls.
Yeah. But I think she's got a little bit of injury issues too, right? So that's the thing, is that they that's the argument, is right now is they didn't use anybody from their farm system that has enough of a, oh my God, that would be an awesome grab for the main roster just to bring up, for the vacant spots for this. They had people that they had brought up that nobody knew.
Yeah, because their top NXT prospects are hurt too right now.
That's another issue, right?
Okay, well then hire someone that you fired recently.
Yeah, for a one-night return, exactly.
For one night, or for just getting them back on a temporary.
Yeah.
Bring back Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler, yes, yeah.
Natalia, are you doing anything lately?
Natty, are you? Yeah.
Yeah, Natty, Sonya Deville.
Mm-hmm.
Dakota Kai.
Yeah,
you can get a pop with Alita return or something.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's the thing, is
I'll save that one for later. We're gonna get back to Lita in a couple of matches.
Okay, yeah. So, another thing too is with War Games, it's always awkward when the faces have the advantage. I think it's just
watch these superheroes beat up Joker.
Exactly, right? Watch them pound the crap out of a bad guy, and then another bad guy spawns, right? It's
Avengers trapped the Joker behind the back alley and started pounding him.
Yeah, the psychology is off at that point. Like, I mean...
Yeah, but you can't do it every single time where a War Games has the bad guys at the advantage. That would just be predictable.
Yeah, but that was the trope of the War Games in the 90s, is that the bad guys always had the advantage in the thing. For 10 straight years in the 90s.
That's the problem with War Games. There's only two ways to do it. It's either the good guys get heat or the bad guys get heat.
The NWO every time a new entry comes out,
it's bad guy and good guy and bad guy and then good guy. Yeah.
So... like the men's War Games, they did that right, and they did that better, I thought, than the women's War Games match this year. But again, the whole the whole extra minute and that stuff just threw everything off. And with the women's match here, the fact that the faces had the advantage throughout the entire War Games period before the match beyond began. It was kind of really it screwed up the psychology a lot, right? Exactly what we were saying.
Yeah, but the psychology was, if you're going to finish the way that they finished, you're going to have to give the fans something that they want early on then.
Right.
Yeah, you got to send them home happy somehow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the face team won out of this one, which is obvious.
They did. It was a Hulk Hogan face win. That's what I felt. It was. It could have fit in the 90s pretty well.
Was this a botch fest, guys? Because we always talk about this being a botch fest in past years that they've had it. So was this a botch fest?
No. I thought everyone was crisp. I thought even Nia Jax was used properly as a giant. She played her role excellently as a heel giant, and I did like her gear. I don't know if Dragon Ball fans noticed, but she was wearing Frieza style Dragon Ball gear.
I was trying to figure that out.
Nia Jax was.
Okay. I thought that was the Ultimate Warrior.
No, that was Frieza gear. Frieza from Dragon Ball.
Was there purple?
It was purple and with white, and the shoulders were it's kind of the Saiyan armor.
I swear it was orange and green. Am I colorblind?
No, we just discovered that we might not be able to fly a plane soon.
Uh-oh.
Then again, I wasn't exactly paying attention. I kind of watched this match like this.
Text, yeah.
Huh? Yeah, Becky.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah, for sure. Rhea had some cool gear tonight. The Terrifier inspired gear as well. So she's in.
It's for people that are fans of that. Yeah.
She's in like the latest Terrifier, is she not? Something like that.
I don't pay attention to the horror scene, so
I can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, there was a botch. What's your face? Io Sky trying to do a double rope jump.
But she recovered. She did recover.
Yeah.
She spun to the ground and then tried to get everyone into it like she really hit a move when she didn't.
I like how the Io trash can spot has reached the Kofi Kingston Rumble spot level.
Absolutely.
It has to happen every year.
But at this point, the heels are getting stupider because they keep falling for it.
Yeah.
Hey, at least this time it was a blind moonsault.
She did it. She did it. She added a flip this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a cross body like it was in past years. It was actually they said it was a swanton. I think it was more of a front flip with the trash can. But
the other noticeable thing with this match was AJ. They hit her very well in this match. She did absolutely nothing.
Yeah. And then sold when she had to, and yeah, that's about it.
So that to me that shows maybe she's her endurance isn't quite there yet.
Who would be our MVP out of this match? Who did the most?
Charlotte, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Oh, wait, hold on. I finally have a good thing to talk about in this match. Here we go. Because I was just going to be like, nah, same old shit. And it is. But seeing Charlotte with a knee brace, Stone Cold Steve Austin style, like,
yes.
That's just that's gonna be her norm from now on, is her in a knee brace.
Yeah, well,
and it makes me realize that that whole group is getting older. They're getting more injured, and they have to think about their future, because I want you to think about this. A lot of the girls who hit high levels in WWE in their Divas division or whatever, very few of them just rode off into the sunset. You never saw them again. A lot of them did it. I want to do a comeback. I want to have another series. I want to have another go at this.
They get another run, yeah.
Not a lot of them really succeeded to another level after wrestling.
No.
Even Trish Stratus, she did a yoga studio and then still had a comeback.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some of them tried their hands at reality television, and it didn't work out. Some of them tried their hands at other endeavors, movies, you name it, blah blah.
That's what I mean, and they never hit it again.
Yeah.
And so seeing Charlotte Flair with that knee brace and realizing it's like you're closer to the end than you are the beginning. I mean, we're not at the end yet, don't get me wrong. But it's just that she's closer to the end than the beginning, and a lot of them have to start thinking about, what do I do after wrestling?
Probably 2 to 5 years, you think? Something in that range?
I have no idea. I don't know how bad her knee injury is. I don't know where she is. She looks physically fit that she can go.
You just got to remember, she's 40 years old, and she's starting to have health issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them are, I mean, it's time.
Yeah.
Everyone loses the time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, how old is Becky Lynch now? Is she 37?
No, she's in her 40s. Yeah. No,
is she really?
I believe so, yeah.
I think Bailey's youngest at 37.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because all of them,
Bailey.
Because all of them,
she's doing a crazy girl gimmick with Lia, the Vulture Girl. Bird Girl.
Bird Girl.
Bipolar Bailey wasn't in this match? Come on.
Bipolar Bailey and Bird Girl.
I thought for sure when they paired Bailey up with Flyro, we were going to get them both in a War Games match at least, because that looked cater made for Bailey's current character run right now.
She could just flip both sides.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
that would have been good.
That would have been
awesome.
something.
Yeah.
She's fighting with her personalities, and the damage control leader on one side. And then
she starts beating the heels up with the baby faces and celebrate, and then she starts beating up the baby faces with the heels and celebrate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I'd also noticed once again, Alexa Bliss cannot take a back bump. She just won't do it.
Yeah,
she refuses to take a back bump.
Yeah.
Does she have back problems already?
I have no idea. She's just never done it in her whole career. She never took a flat back bump. From NXT till now, she has never taken one. I'm like,
I think that would be more of a concussion issue, right, than anything else.
She does have concussion history, yeah.
Yeah. So that was the case, but whatever. Yeah. So 41-10.
Yeah, like I said, everyone was doing the Hogan, their baby face finishers, and
hit
then
your spots. Celebrate. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
that's right. So that's that. There was really nothing notable out of this other than it basically might launch something on SmackDown where the Kabukis are going up against Lash Legend and Nia Jax for a couple of weeks out of this, because they think that Lash got screwed out of something for getting misted and that and thing like that.
And then I think they're going to take away.
That was the loudest pop of the match, by the way, was when Asuka misted Lash Legend, because nobody knew who the hell Lash Legend was. So they were like, great, awesome. Get her out of there.
Yeah, and I think they're going to build the best Becky Lynch, Jessica Carr feud off of this as well.
That's right, because I think she's due to make an in-ring.
They're building Becky Lynch and the referee having a feud right now,
and they're building towards something on either a PLE or on a special, like a Saturday night's main event or something like that, where it'll be Becky Lynch versus Jessica Carr, because Jessica Carr actually signed to be a wrestler, got developed as a referee, and
they're going to turn her into a wrestler.
She had independent wrestling credibility. Like, she won like titles in, I think, Shimmer and a few other promotions and that stuff before she came to WWE. So
they really couldn't hire back Shayna Baszler, huh?
Yep. Exactly right.
The referee can do both a referee and a wrestler.
There we go. So
that works out well in every single time they've done it.
I have written down, just to summarize this entire match, meh War Games. Typical mess as ladies' War Games always are, but for an opener, I thought it did its job.
What job?
Opening match.
It did its job of completing a match.
Yeah.
It did its job of filling time for 40 minutes. That's it.
That's literally the worst thing you could say about a wrestling match. Well, you filled the time.
Well, you filled time, yeah. Exactly.
Where was the war? That's what I want to know. This is called War Games. Where's the war?
There was more games than there were war in the first match, yes.
Where's the war?
I went to last year's war Games, and then the women's match we got for that one was between the feud with Rhea and Liv. So at least it was a bit of a war. It was there was a feud going into it.
That was something that had been developed throughout the year. Yeah, it was like, it was hot.
This one, it was thrown together in a month.
Yeah. Morehouse here, you'd have the better gauge on this, maybe. Not so. Didn't the AEW Women's War Games have more of a feud with it than the WWE one did? I think so.
Yeah, I don't watch AEW as much anymore. But from what I know,
I think they did.
The women's one actually had blood and war and guts, because it was blood and guts.
Yeah, because they had actually spent a little bit of time planning that up over the last month and a half before they ran it, right?
Yeah, and they actually bring blood and thumbtacks and hardcore match. What
of course,
kind of should be.
Exactly, like a hardcore war, right there. But yeah, so this one is just blah at that point. So let's move on throughout the card and see if
Thank
anything else
God.
went blah or something went woo at this point. The Intercontinental title. We had the champion, John Cena, coming in for his final PLE appearance ever, taking on Dominic Mysterio. And the runtime for this one ended up being, what was the runtime? Here we go, 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Dominic Mysterio defeats John Cena via pinfall. The finish, in case you missed it, the return of Liv Morgan, helping Dominic winning the IC title by kicking John Cena into junk.
Bret Hart style.
Yes.
Toe punt.
Yep.
Listen, I'm going to start on this one.
Go for it.
This
It is
is
fun.
now going to be referred to by me as
That's a
classic Triple H booking.
That's a dick kick booking.
No. That has nothing to do with the dick kick. This is the let's swerve the swerve into a swerve and then take another swerve to swerve the swerve to end up exactly where we thought we were going to go in the first place.
Well, if they were going to try for a swerve, at least, have her run out in stuff that didn't have Dominic Mysterio's, like, image on the side of her pants.
I thought that was Mystico. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, why is she wearing Mystico pants? Is she turning against him in AAA? What's happening here?
He doesn't even work here.
Yeah. Right? Sin Cara. Yeah, this match was to what I will now call classic Triple H booking, where you swerve into the swerve of the swerve of the swerve.
Yes.
Where
it's an icy
think
road.
he-
You're
you
just
think
swerving at that point.
Has he evolved to Vince Russo?
no,
Ooh.
Vince Russo wouldn't have a
Ooh.
match. They would have been a dance off.
That, yeah. It would have been a rap battle.
Yeah,
On a pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
striptease.
With a striptease, yes.
Dominic Mysterio is one of the softest workers I have ever seen. Like his punches
He's dainty at times,
missed.
yeah.
His punches missed by a foot.
Mhm.
His 619 is one of the worst connectors I've ever seen.
They also had issues shooting tonight too, the camera guys. So I think they had switched to some.
You know
different
what?
camera
You know
angles
what
that they-
doesn't help shooting?
So
When you don't connect anything.
that's true too. Yeah, you have to have something to. Yeah, you have to have given the illusion of violence in there, right? So,
And there was none. He worked so light with
Yeah.
John Cena like he was a Fabergé egg that was going to break.
Well, do you want to be the guy who gave John Cena concussion in his final match?
and you
You
have to push
don't,
the
and
final
I-
match to 2026. Yes.
You don't, and I get that, but at the same time, I, as a professional wrestler, you don't want to be known as the guy who misses a punch by an entire foot.
See, it's weird because
You've
have
obviously never seen Shane McMahon and Randy Orton go at it.
I have, and I don't. I know who likes Shane McMahon. Stop.
So
I actually like this match. I don't know. I was entertained by the whole match. I
It-
thought
it-
it was match of the night for me.
it was match of the night for
That's
me.
not
too,
a hard
yeah.
feat to have in this card.
Unfortunately, the bar was very low tonight.
Yes.
I thought one of the spots Dom sold the kayfabe or fake injury.
That was good.
I was actually sold on that.
So I had stepped out of the room for a quick second when that happened. I heard what happened and I ran back to the TV just to see, what the commotion was. And the way that they were grouped around him and that stuff or whatever, I was like, oh no, is this final PLE match going to end, with a opponent injury and that stuff?
No,
but then
he was
when I
stealing from-
saw good guy Cena taking the girls' finishes in the ring, I was like, oh, it's just a spot. Okay.
Yep, it's channeling his inner father, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
No, but also earlier in the
Stepdad.
week or two, Penta had done that spot and maybe actually hurt himself.
He's actually injured now. Yeah,
He's
Or
out.
no, he's not injured. Sorry, they popped it back in. He wanted to fight, and they wouldn't let him.
So
So they did that. That happened, and they
he's
used
on
it
injured
as a
reserve,
spot
not
tonight.
long-term injured reserve. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but they did that, and then that happened as an accident. But they now use the accident as a spot,
Mm.
which is very
Yeah, so
classic.
that's what- Oh, it's like, oh yeah, this actually hurts people.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's classic WWE. It's when something by accident happens, and then you go and do it on purpose the next week.
It's not
And
Bobby
it's not as
Lashley.
good the
It's
second
not hurting
time.
people.
It's worse the third time.
And now it's been the 100th time.
Yeah.
Just like the screw job, doing a screw job for the
Well,
20th time.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's the thing, though, too. Morehouse brings up a good point. You don't want to, in your Legend's second last match in the company, doing anything that would, end up putting said Legend in, harm's way leading up to your major payday with the Legend, which will be in a couple weeks' time.
Have you
now,
heard of a man
if this
named
was
Bret Hart?
if this was Saturday night's main
Bill
event, we're
Goldberg.
sitting here. If this was Saturday night's main event, we're sitting here and saying the same thing. All fair game and that stuff. It's like, oh, okay, Cena wants to go out like that. Great, whatever. It's his prerogative, but that's still lame. But it being just his last PLE pay-per-view appearance for the company. I mean, I don't mind him working safe, but too safe at times is a little so.
That wasn't safe. It was embarrassing.
That's the line. And then there's the line, right? So
yeah, but that's not a line. That was a gap as wide as the fist of John Cena.
But yeah, as Morehouse said, I think that
it was entertaining. It was a good match. It was pay-per-view worthy. It's not John Cena's best, but it served its purpose.
Yeah,
a lot better than the War Games girls did.
Yeah.
Yes, it was match of the night, which was a low bar, and it was entertaining and all that stuff. But I mean, you did the super swerve with the fake injury and the girls coming in to hit their moves. How the hell does Roxanne Perez hit that move on John Cena? What the hell?
You noticed they took like a half an hour to set that thing up too. It's like he did not go over quick like that move is designed to do.
And
he was like, "What?"
Liv returning, everyone thinks Liv's going to be heel because Dom's been playing around with, Perez
with Roxanne. Yeah.
But instead,
as if she doesn't have a TV.
That's a good point too. I mean, like WWE's this worldwide competition.
She doesn't know where to find it. She doesn't know if she needs NBC or ESPN. Or
Disney, she's looking for it on cable, not realizing that they switched to Netflix.
And also, her and Dom don't have active cell phones to talk to each other every night. If they're a couple.
Or are you hanging out with Roxanne?
Bored.
She gives me nuggets.
Yeah. Board free chicken nugs, lol. So, it is what it is. I guess we wait and see who comes out of that tournament to take on Cena. I guess it's still my money's on Gunther for that. So it'll be Gunther and Cena probably at Saturday night's main event for his final match, and that'll be it. That will be the end of the retirement tour for John Cena.
Wait, it's not going to be Jay turning heel?
And then he steals John Cena's gimmick.
Maybe.
Gimmick, but I'm saying he could go out, end John Cena's career, and just become the ultimate bad guy. Because he's been hasn't he been teetering on bad guy for a while?
Yeah, and they could even use what he did today at War Games as more of his heel turn.
They teased a little bit of it tonight.
Okay, but also, what did they do? We'll get to that.
We'll get to it, yeah.
But I don't know, what did he do that teases heel? Because he stopped the whole match to yeet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
If I'm his partner, I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
If I'm the team, I'm like, what the hell is going on? But we got one more match to talk to before we get to that. Talk about that match before we get to this match. So we'll get this one out of the way quick. The next contest after that one was the WWE Women's World Championship, where we had Stephanie Vaquer, the champion, take on Nikki Bella for the Women's World Championship. 12 minutes and 20 seconds with Stephanie Vaquer retaining the title in a match that probably could have main evented Monday Night Raw and
no.
There. So that's it.
No, this would have been the second match on a Raw in 1999. After they do all the big stuff that they came to do and see in the opening part, and then they have a match to follow it that was going to be absolute dog shit. That would have been this match.
What I'm trying to say is it wasn't PLE worthy. It was
Bella turning heel if she's just going to be as equally ineffective.
Yeah.
It's basically like Butters becoming Professor Chaos.
There's a power limit there, guys.
Now we can come back to the Lita point that I was had earlier.
Please elaborate.
How badly did Stephanie Vaquer wish that was Lita and not Bella?
Mm-hmm.
because you would have been up against a legend that you actually look up to, as opposed to someone who just got famous by being on a side show that the WWE had that got side viewers that were not wrestling fans. You basically got the Kardashian of wrestling.
So they booked the wrong Hall of Famers.
That's what they are. Yeah, they are Kardashians. I told actually my wife earlier today when she was like, "Who is that, Nikki?" I'm like, "Yeah, the Kardashians of wrestling."
Yeah, and that's what they are.
That's a good point. Sometimes it takes people from outside the wrestling bubble when you're talking to them about stuff in the bubble to clearly explain stuff that's happening in the bubble outside of it, right? So that makes sense.
You're a bubble boy.
Thanks. Thanks.
He
Thanks a lot.
has the podcast on. He listens.
I try to listen.
But yeah, this match was absolutely nothing to write home about. Nikki, is it Nikki or Brie? Which one? I have nicknames for them, so I don't know their real names.
Nikki has knockers and Bree's with Brian.
Okay, so that's kind of why I give them those nicknames. It's Brian Bella and Booby Bella. Now, sorry, but anyways, yeah, she was never a good wrestler. She's not really a legit Hall of Famer. She just got a whole bunch of like viewers for WWE that didn't watch the product ever.
Yeah,
and didn't really end up watching the product except for the fact that they were on a different network with a different show.
Were they not undercard the year Goldberg went in as the Hall of Fame headliner? I think it was, and so that's just
remember
what they were doing. Yeah,
I really don't know.
It was fairly recent when they
but
went in.
As
like this
as he said, as his point is, there was a transitional period between Trish Stratus and the Four Horse Girls.
That's
right.
right.
That was the Bella Twins, and that was a period where nobody really paid attention. They were
those matches were lucky if they got over 5 minutes on TV all the time.
Hold on now, because in that space, I know what you're talking about, but in that space, you had Natalya and Beth Phoenix.
Yes.
Who did they have to wrestle? Nobody.
Each other.
Yeah, that's
exactly. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember how many times I turned on the score at odd times, and that's when I saw Natalya working Beth Phoenix from some random pre-show.
Yeah, otherwise they had to wrestle again. You're right. The Bellas or AJ Lee.
And AJ Lee's not a good wrestler. She's just the best of them.
Yeah. Who's the other one? Paige.
Yes.
Paige is okay.
And even she was at the tail end of it because she brought up the Women's Revolution thing with NXT. They were the start of it, actually.
Yeah.
It was Paige and Emma. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That match at the first takeover, I think it was. First or second takeover, yeah.
So
yeah.
Basically, the Bellas were like the mid-90s Oilers.
That would be it's Red Murray and Todd Marchand.
Wow. No. Ian Corson right there. That's Corson and Seeger.
No, Corson and Maltby.
Wow. Hey, Maltby went on to do some good things with Detroit.
True.
This is Zdeno Seeger, baby.
The corkscrew splash nets the 1-2-3 for Stephanie McCurr. She retains the belt. Great, whatever. Moving on.
She's a star, except she can't speak, and I don't want her to speak because she's gonna come out with that like I can't speak accent.
She would be one that in the old days you would turn heel and have a manager with. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And then you could
have babyface managers. There's been babyface managers.
Of course. Jimmy Hart.
True. Yeah.
I mean, not for her. I don't want that ever.
Baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Stephanie.
I'm gonna go book that in my GM now and see what happens.
Come on, baby. You're gonna win it, mama. Yeah.
I'm gonna sign Jimmy Hart for 6 weeks and have him manage Stephanie McCurr in a feud. And see what happens.
That'd be the worst, best thing I've ever seen. Especially because like he doesn't speak Spanish, so they can't talk to each other at all. Oh God.
What did she say to me?
Yeah.
I don't know, baby, but you're gonna beat her up.
She says she's gonna beat you with her burritos and her tacos and her quesadillas.
Oh my God. All right.
Yes.
Well, okay. I kind of want to play a game of who would be the worst and best manager for her.
What, on the current roster or just all time?
All time dead.
What's our
dead
what's
managers.
what's our limit here for that?
I mean, let's see. Well, I mean, Jimmy Hart would be.
I don't know.
Good. Mr. Fuji might be an awful manager for her as well.
Yeah.
Bobby the Brain Heenan actually might be good. I'm not gonna lie.
Sonny Ono.
Sonny Ono.
Sonny
Yeah.
Ono.
just because they put Sonny with like, you know, Dragon and WCW and like all like
Ernest the Cat Miller.
Yeah. All the people that had like weird gimmicks. So Ono trying to explain the Dark Angel gimmick would be hilarious, you know.
Yo, I just thought of it. You know who would have been a good manager for her? Armando Estrada.
Yes, there we go. Yeah.
Who, although
because he does a Cuban gangster gimmick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Although he's not really Latino, the character was over, and he was a good bad guy.
He was a better talker than the wrestler, so you definitely want him as a manager.
Yo, Armando would have been a dope manager for her as a heel.
Yeah.
Our MVP to me would be also a good manager.
Well, MVP would work good too. Yeah.
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 Well, he's a good hype man.
Yeah.
Not exactly a manager, but the guy that Del Rio had to announce him to the ring every week.
Oh,
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
No, it's not Robert Rodriguez. That's a director.
To remember now his name.
He was basically his butler and chauffeur, right?
Yeah.
And the ring announcer.
And the ring announcer.
Yep.
Personal ring announcer.
Yeah, he would have been all right.
Yeah, he'd be good.
But either way, she needs a mouthpiece because if she's gonna get over, she shouldn't speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
don't hire Jimmy Hart. Don't hire Jimmy Hart.
And that was the problem with Xia Li, because she's effectively, you know, Xia Li, but with better ring work. You know,
well, Xia Li didn't have English before she moved to North America, and
that's the thing, right? You know, so, but you watch Xia Li's ring work now in TNA and that stuff, and it's good. You know, it's good enough to be their Knockouts champion, right, and everything. But that was
getting better.
But that was the knock with Xia Li, especially when they gave her that dark gimmick, is that because she can't speak English very well and that stuff, they have to give her this gimmick that, you know, basically covers it, right? So,
and then they embarrassed her on TV with Becky Lynch with bad promos because she didn't know how to do a promo.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So when Becky's doing like improv promo, she doesn't know how to respond.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing that I don't understand what they don't do is, because with the Japanese girls, they just give them subtitles to do their promos. Why can't you just let Stephanie do her promos in Spanish with subtitles and let her go off?
Yeah. There's enough of a Hispanic population in the U.S. that would get that too. That's the thing.
Yeah, legitimately.
You know,
just let her do her promos in Spanish. What's the problem?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're the ones that are always constantly booing at Dominic when Dominic's swearing at them in Spanish in the middle of his ring promo,
which is pretty funny.
So, you know, that's something to ponder for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're overthinking it to the point where they can't see it at that level. I don't know. That's weird. But
yeah, to me, this felt like
a racist.
To me, this felt like a fight you would fight on Street Fighter round, the second round of your tournament.
Oh, is this the second match on the ladder as you're working your way up?
Yeah, that's how I felt. Yeah.
You fight Johnny Cage.
So it's much easier than the first one, but you're starting to notice it's getting tough. And the next round, you're probably going to start to put a quarter in again.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a reference. All right, let's go to this main event.
The main event, the men's War Games encounter. It's a 5-on-5 deal. This one ran 40 minutes and 30 seconds, where you had Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and The Vision, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman defeating CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and the Usos by pinfall. Again, I've talked about my thoughts on the tweaks they made with the matches this year with the War Games thing. So we won't go into ad nauseum with that.
I want to jump in just for a second here. Can you put up back that graphic?
Sure.
Of the match.
There's a graphic.
Let's start on your left. Let's see. 200 pounds, 200 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds, 200 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
They're pretty small, yeah.
Next side. 300 pounds, 400 pounds, 300 pounds, 300 pounds. But Paul Heyman might be 600 pounds. And then your 200 pounder.
And then you got a little, Logan Paul.
Underneath, yeah.
Then you got your
180
200 pounder
silverware.
there.
Yeah.
So how was this stacked evenly ever that this was going to be an even match?
There's your guy right there too. That could be Stephanie McCur's manager. She turns heel. Logan Paul.
No.
He's a good wrestler. Why would you make him a manager?
Hey, Steph, wear Prime gear to the ring. It will really make the crowd pop.
Exactly.
Yeah. 2 Prime bottles on your cheeks. And everyone can chant Prime, Prime, Prime when she does that move.
But as he mentioned, the baby faces don't have a big boy at all.
They have Roman, who is as big as their smallest big boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he would be a middle big boy on the other team.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So he would have been the Braun Breaker on that team.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you
Just
had
above
nothing
Braun
but
Breaker and weight. Yeah.
you had nothing but big boys on the right side and a bunch of little dudes on the left. How is this ever going to be even?
Yeah.
But who's a babyface big boy? They don't have any babyface big boys.
They really don't. And I was going to say something here. Hold on. It was going to be good too. Just wait a second here.
If you want me to hide you with the graphic again, I can do that.
Oh, sorry. Also, there you go. The bad guys had the advantage in this one too. So it was always 2 big guys beating up a 200 pounder.
Yeah. Again,
and that's how the match actually rolled. For the flow too.
Yeah. Exactly. So, the mystery man at the end. That's got to be Seth. Like, come on.
Well, I think they make it so you think it's Seth, and then it will be Seth in the future, but that actually wasn't Seth because he can't physically do that right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, because he's
that's why they dressed him up like a 2017 Kanye.
I believe that is actually Mr. Americano.
Oh, you think that was Kaiser?
Probably Kaiser. Yep, running in there doing a spot.
Well, yeah, but they just put him in all this stuff so you can't tell who it is on purpose because you're supposed to think it's Seth.
Stomp and then
just a guy to. Hey, you want to be at Survivor Series and make some money here? Put on this, go run out and do Seth Rollins.
Pretend to be Seth and then just jump out.
But see, the thing though with that though is if it's indeed revealed to be Seth, because now we have another Black Hummer situation on our hands here, who was the masked guy at the War Games that came in. It
was Seth.
But if it is, why did he not go after Breaker after Breaker basically put Seth out?
Psych Breaker. He psyched him out.
And he went after because him going after Punk
Punk more.
But
he does, yes.
He had a chance to put the boots to both Breaker and Punk, and he chose Punk. He left Breaker standing.
Because he hates Roman and Punk's team more than he hates the Vision at this moment.
You know what my fear
blood
is?
hates Roman. He blood hates Roman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's common knowledge. Yes.
You know what I fear? That this is going to be a big nothing burger.
I fear it too, but this is the first. It's got the potential to be one of the major nothing burgers of 2026, if done correctly. If you get what I'm saying.
No, but what I mean is like the nothing burger being like this could be the Miz, who just wants to be a part of the Vision, but they don't want his ass either.
Yeah,
and he wasn't allowed in this match, so he tried to sneak his way in.
Okay,
so it's R-Truth.
Yeah. That was my other one. It could be R-Truth.
Yeah. So shout out to Ryan who's watching us tonight here. It says he asks who do you think the mystery man was, and people think it's Austin Fury. So maybe
he's not doing anything.
Yeah, Austin Fury's not doing anything.
He's collecting paychecks
right now. Getting paychecks.
Why would he need to do that? Just to make it seem like it's Seth when it wasn't?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless it wasn't Seth. It was Austin Theory all along. What's he going to do with that? I don't know.
Because don't forget too, it's they were talking at the end of the pay-per-view like Paul Heyman is, or obviously the mastermind of the team, right? So obviously if that's something that Heyman had driven, and that stuff, and Ryan brings up a point. 2020, Austin Fury was a follower of Seth. Long term ago, back during the pandemic, but
Monday Night Messiah,
the Monday Night Messiah gimmick. That's right.
Yeah, but that's like saying that Seth and Roman should link up because they're a part of the Shield. Like that's too long ago.
Yeah, well, is it though? That's the thing.
Yeah, it's 5 years.
Well, 6 years ago.
What's old is new again, though, right?
Ugh.
Could be. What's old is new again, right? So, but
We're
no,
getting
great
old.
point.
We're
Great
getting
point
old.
for sure. Yeah.
I like that you're thinking outside of the box, person. Nolan? Ryan.
Ryan.
I like that you're thinking outside of the box, but I don't like his character being a attention seeker. Why would he dress himself up to not grab that attention for himself?
He did steal a golden egg one time to get attention. Exactly like that.
Oh, and I deleted the video too.
You did?
Yeah. It's no. Wait. I got it. More else you haven't seen this. Okay, enjoy, guys. This is one of the all-time Survivor Series moments. This was at Survivor Series too, back in the day. That's happened on this. Enjoy for a couple of minutes. Just indulge us here, just for fun. How would Tracy Morgan narrate the egg situation from Survivor Series tonight? So I'll start with slide number 1. Here's slide 1.
Damn, this a big egg.
Okay.
I wonder if there's chocolate in that. It's probably loaded with caramel, maybe some nougat. Either way, I want to crack it open and have Easter come early.
Okay, slide number 2.
Okay, now they put it behind glass. Now you got egg in the cube. It's like they put the egg in the fridge. Roman Reigns is looking at the egg like he want to make an omelet. He's hoping it's just egg whites. Yeah, he's a tribal chief. He ain't got time to sew through the eggs, pick out the yolks. He just want the egg whites. He's all protein. Paleo diet.
And finally, the third and final slide.
Okay, which one of you stole my egg? You know how priceless that thing is? You should see the chicken. The egg came from the peacock. It all makes sense. You didn't know that? WWE's on a peacock, and now I got this pretty looking egg. That's a peacock egg. You didn't know that?
Okay.
Give me back my peacock eggs.
It all comes full circle. I love it. There we go. And now it's full circle to there. So there we go. Nice callback. There we go. That's
And like I said, it sounds like Austin Theory now.
I'm not gonna lie, I miss my old setup. That thing looked dope.
Yeah, that's your new setup's good too. But anyway, there we go.
Hey man, that old one with the Raptors background and the clock and Tracy Morgan.
Yeah,
but I was fatter.
Oh yeah, you slimmed down. That's right. You're svelte.
Yes, yes indeed.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Oh yeah, is there anything to talk about in this match yet?
Well, we did talk about it. We talked about the mystery man. We talked about
one thing I did notice is
go for it.
Drew and Cody copied the same exact spot that Becky used with AJ Lee, where they're blocking each other from getting to the cage, so they have to walk around and go over the cage. Exactly the same side, everything.
Yeah. That was ran twice in their playbook tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it twice.
Say everything twice. Yes.
You know, I heard earlier this week, I don't know where it was, but CM Punk saying that the women's one should have been the main event for War Games. I don't think so.
The star power doesn't. The men's star power is higher than the women's star power.
And this one actually had an idiom of build to it.
A little more, not it's a little.
That's why
more
I said
build.
an idiom, not a huge amount. Just an
it's
idiom.
like 2 months compared to a month.
Yeah. Exactly.
Also, you know what? I just realized something. You are 100% correct about having that gap being too long between the next person coming in on the 3 minutes. You know why? Because you're robbing everybody of the 5-on-5 battle after.
Mm-hmm.
because now you're making the front longer and you're making the back end shorter, but the back end's what everyone wants to see.
Which is why
the back end's only like 5 minutes now, 5-10 minutes at most.
Yeah. which is why the 2 minutes or 90 seconds interval, because in NXT they did play with 90 seconds as an interval as well, works better than 3 minutes. I don't get why they went 3 minutes this year. Like it's
maybe people are tired. I don't know. More rest periods.
Maybe
we got to break kayfabe for a bit and have a impromptu party.
Like, did they? Yeah.
Yes.
Why? Why are
instead of like,
oh,
let's take advantage of this time and build some more pain against our opponent? No, let's all just start dancing. Even CM Punk was starting to dance until he's like, wait a minute, this is stupid, and then he started going back to work while the other three were dancing.
And he bashed Breaker in the throat with the freaking chair, and then grabs the chair and starts doing the Hulk Hogan air guitar with the chair, or the La Parka.
It was a La Parka.
It was the La Parka, yeah.
Yeah,
LA Park. Yeah,
they cheated the fans out of the end part of the match, which is supposed to be when War Games begins, when all 5 and 5 are there.
Yeah,
but everyone was tired because Brock F5'd everyone already.
Yeah,
that literally was his entire segment was Suplex City, and then just F5s for everybody, just handing out F5s.
But in the construction,
the problem with War Games for these is as soon as the match actually starts, everyone is like, okay. Everyone goes hardcore mode right now. Go 5. You got 5 minutes. Go. Let's get everything in. Done.
Would it have been more refreshing had they ended up with the initial, the initial way that Match Beyond began with Lesnar getting a quick pinfall on somebody? Because the way that it had rolled out, Lesnar had laid everybody out. And had disposed of Roman. He went for a pinfall and then only got a 2 count. So shouldn't that been the ending? Just him.
Oh yeah, he gave. Yeah, they did like 2 finishers on him, and then he kicked out F2.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't understand your question.
I'm just saying that the way that the way that the Match Beyond began, after all 10 guys got in, and after Lesnar laid everybody out, him getting a quick pinfall on somebody. Should have that not been the ending? That would have been
the worst. That would have been the worst.
The match starts and he just wins, and it's WrestlePalooza again.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it almost seemed like it was unavoidable, and then somehow they avoided it, and then we got what we got, and it's like, okay.
That would have been exactly it. It would have been like, okay, Brock Lesnar just F5'd everyone in one War Games. Oh, and
nothing.
There's no story building in that.
Yeah,
it's just Brock being Brock.
Yeah,
Brock being Brock.
The money is to see that someone doesn't let Brock have his way. That's where the money is.
No,
just to have Brock go in and do that stuff is just what purpose would that have served?
Brock Brock happy.
Exactly.
But they didn't do that. Instead, surprise pinfall win for Braun Breaker, the young guy in the match.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, they got to stop calling Bronson Reed a future star. Isn't he 37?
He's like 35 or 36. He's in middle 30s, yeah.
But I'm saying everybody there is in the mid 30s, I think. So like the Usos, mid 30s, Cody Rhodes, mid 30s.
They're getting older.
CM Punk, mid 40s.
This is
he's 37. You're right. He's 37.
There you go. Mid 30 Bronson Reed, mid 30s Roman Reigns.
And what's crazy is remember Vincent McMahon in the early 90s, Randy Savage. Oh, you're like 41. You're too old, man. Nobody wants to see you anymore.
Yeah. Meanwhile, right now, everybody in that whole main event was mid 30s, except for CM Punk, who's mid 40s, Brock Lesnar, who's mid 40s.
Cody's 40, yeah.
40, yeah, he's either 40 or late 39 or whatever.
Brock's 50 almost.
That's what I'm saying. Brock and CM Punk are almost 50 for crying out loud.
Yep.
Who else did that match? Oh, McIntyre, I think, is mid 30s.
Yeah, and this was brought up online leading into the pay-per-view. It's that WWE
Breaker's the youngest guy in the match at 28, I think. Yeah.
By a long Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Logan Paul's 30, yeah.
Well, okay.
So
I thought he was 29.
That was brought up going into the pay-per-view too. I've saw online by a bunch of websites and that stuff. There is a major age issue, I should say, right now in WWE where there's too much, build behind the more experienced people on the roster and the older wrestlers they have on the roster. And
they only have like 4 or 5 guys that are on their active main roster that are probably under 30 right now that are good.
And consequently, what they're doing in NXT apparently, well, evidently, and it's proven on a week-to-week basis, is not enough because nobody's watching the NXT takeover stuff. Nobody's watching the program at all or anything like that.
It's because the wrestlers they're bringing in are just are trained in-house and they're former gymnasts
there's
and
no
hockey
mystique
players
about them, right? And that stuff, right? There's no.
I was a hockey player, and WWE came and saw my game and said, "You know what? You look like a wrestler." So I signed with them, and now I'm a wrestler.
Who was the last?
Okay. Listen. I'm going to give you a take on this that you're not going to agree with. It's because NXT is really black right now. Obafemi.
Oh, do you think they think they laid into the diversity too much?
Well, what I think is that a lot of the roster in NXT is black, and a lot of the young wrestlers are black.
But then how's
WWE has not been good? Sorry,
how's AEW succeeding with Swerve Strickland, who's their most over guy?
AEW doesn't succeed. End of story.
Okay.
AEW stinks. They're not in this conversation.
Succeeding? Sorry, how's Strickland succeeding, promoting himself then?
Let's narrow the focus. Yeah, how's Strickland succeeding?
Well, exactly that. He went to another company to get over a very small pond, mind you. But
whatever.
In the WWE, I don't think they push diversity well enough on the main roster.
There's been accusations against Triple H in the past.
Yes. There's been many accusations against Triple H in the past of him being not anti-black, but he don't know what to do against black people. And he made his only storyline with a black person, Booker T, extremely racist.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool with Samoans, but he's not down with black people, apparently. But the thing is, a lot of the future, a lot of the athletes, a lot of the people who were interested, a lot of the people who grew up as fans were black people. And they're in the system now. And Shawn Michaels doesn't have a problem with them. And he's putting them all over the main events. And NXT has never had less promotion than they do right now. And they have had less call-ups than ever. And the one that they did call up was Lash Legend, who is black.
And the problem is they haven't given her too much of a build.
She doesn't have a character other than she's Nia Jax's friend.
Lackey.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm just throwing that take out there that maybe main roster WWE / Triple H has an issue with black people. There, I said it. I threw it out there. I'm just saying. Hard to digest. Much to think about.
Yeah, because even the New Day thing, if you think about it, New Day's heel turn last year, hottest angle ever. They could have built on that. They could have been the biggest heel faction.
And there was nothing about it at WrestleMania.
And guess what? Guess what they were doing tonight? They were promoting a mobile video game.
Yeah.
And hey, R-Truth.
Yeah.
Oh, his heel turn earlier this year. Amazing. Going back to Ron Killings. I wanted to see this guy. Yeah. He's down to business. I love down to business, Ron Killings. Oh, John Cena turned. Okay, we'll just make him a goofy baby face again.
Yep. He cut his hair on live TV for nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
And he was fired. Saying. He was fired on purpose. He was not a storyline fired.
Yeah. So, hey, that's my theory. Throwing it out there.
Yeah, there we go.
Y'all can tweet at me if you want to.
Hashtags just in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. So we got some questions for some people, but before we get to that, we'll get to our ratings for the show tonight. We rate these shows out of 10.
He does like the women, though.
Oh, God.
I mean...
As much as Vince? Oh!
He promotes black women a lot. Triple H does do that, but...
Are you sure that's not Stephanie?
Could be Stephanie, but the women do all look like a certain valet he used to hang out with back in the 90s. I can't remember her name. They all seem like China prototypes.
Oh,
yeah, Jade, Bianca. Anyways.
Yes.
It's just a thing, yeah. Okay. Even Rhea Ripley, China prototype, yeah.
Oh, Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, China, yeah.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, the type.
Yep. Tall, muscular.
Amazons.
And he did take Stephanie McMahon from a little girl into a fitness model.
See? Theories.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
This has gone off the deep end into flat Earth.
We're in conspiracy hour now at this point, too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Next, we're going to talk about the government.
Oh, where's Jesse when you need him? Someone call Craig. We need Jesse Ventura.
We need Jesse Ventura right now. We're going to talk about the Groom Lake project and aliens in Nevada.
You don't think it's a coincidence she dated China and looks exactly like her?
Let's hold that till tomorrow night when we do the retro show. And
we needed him tonight, man. We needed.
I know we needed him tonight. Yes, exactly. So
our rankings.
Yes, we rank these out of 10. I'll go first. I'm going to put down the barely passable 5 out of 10 for me. I think it was middle of the road, mid. I think both War Games matches were mid. I think the only thing that we'll get out of this is the historical footnote that this was John Cena's last PLE. And they're build obviously, Dominic getting to the decision in that match puts him and Liv back together. That's something that obviously has been working and they're going to go back to. So great, especially with Liv coming back in now that she's got the clearance to come back in and work now and that stuff. So that's good. Everything else fair to Midland to meh. So this show had a lot of meh to it, which we'll see how they follow this up, because now we've got the last time is now tournament going into Saturday night's main event in a couple of weeks, and we've got the Royal Rumble now after that. So they've got to start to build towards that. But irregardless, whatever, 5 out of 10 for me. Spinning the wheel of picking, and it lands on Morehouse. Morehouse, you give us your pick out of 10 for this show.
I'm going to be lower than you. I'm going to be at a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
I didn't feel like the show had any flow to it. I felt like it was match, and then we show a few ads, and then nothing. And then match, and then a few ads, and then nothing.
How did those ads show up for you guys? It's something that I forgot to ask you guys earlier.
I got a few WWE themed ads or companies that were already sponsored with ads.
Okay.
And then it just went to generic music with showcasing pictures of wrestlers.
Yes.
I got 2 ads throughout the shows tonight that were montages.
Yep,
of
that
just
music.
Waiting,
Yep.
And that
Yep,
kind of
that
like
music.
kind of like menu screen loading music, from a video game or something like that, right?
Yeah. And to me, that's like, and to me, if you remember old Vince McMahon or even WCW pay-per-views, they had flow into it. Like they'll go to match, and they'll show a backstage segment, and they'll show an interview, and then they'll show another interview with the other wrestler, and then the wrestler comes
set up
out
for the next match,
yep,
and then
yeah. Whatever
There's no
happened to
break.
promos in the back?
Yep. I don't know. But
so yeah, 4 out of 10. At this point, I'd like to see matches get down to. Not every match has to be a half-hour match. Matches can be 5 to 10 minutes at times, and we can have more matches and cards and more wrestlers on the cards, and I think that's better for the business. So that's my opinion. And the War Games matches this year, they had even less purpose than last year. There was no reason to have these War Games matches other than it's scheduled, it's on the calendar, and we need to put people in the cages.
I think, the matches need to. I agree with you. I think the matches need to dictate the situation, or not. The situation needs to dictate the matches. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Is that if we went to Survivor Series and you had a situation where it was just people trying to coexist, then don't put them in a War Games match. Put them in a traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. That would be better.
What does Rhea Ripley have to be so mad about at Lash Legend to qualify a War Games feud?
Exactly.
Yeah, legit.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So, TL, I fear asking you, but
you should fear asking me, because you know what? I watched that last podcast, and you guys gave Hogwild a ridiculous score. All of you. You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Okay.
That shit was a 3 out of 10, and you know it. 6 out of 10 make me sick.
It was the crowd. It was not the crowd that turned it down.
Yeah.
That was hot garbage, and you know it.
Steaming hot garbage.
I'll split the difference. This is a 4.5 out of 10.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because we're all in the same ballpark here. This was a not quite passable or barely passable event. It borderlined on a complete waste of time. No one's going to go back and check on this one in years to come. except for the Cena match to be like, oh, this is his last time, and he worked with Dominic or whatever.
Yeah, the last PLE, the last pay-per-view match.
Yeah, and we'll even see if that's like going to be a thing. Because does anybody remember the last Undertaker match? No, we don't really care.
No.
Or the last Undertaker pay-per-view. I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
or they come out like Shawn Michaels came out later on and had a match in Saudi Arabia because the money was.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, the Saudis won't throw $1 trillion at John Cena to do one more appearance.
It's like Motley Crue or Kiss. They have always advertised it. This tour is the last tour. It's the farewell tour. But
it's Terry Funk's retirement. It's Terry Funk's annual retirement tour.
But then 2 years later, they come back with it's the last tour. It's a farewell tour. You got to see it. And then
yeah, that's the thing is you never say never in wrestling. So shit, I never thought Edge would wrestle again.
Right.
That was a surprise, yeah.
That was one of the biggest shockers of all time. Look at it, he came out of a time machine.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this one, this is one of the most forgettable Survivor Series in history.
Oh, yeah.
This might go down as one of the most forgettable. So yeah, 4.5. Yeah. This doesn't pass the grade.
Yep. Oh, there we go. That's that. So question time. If you guys have questions, wherever you're watching us on YouTube or on the Nitromaniac TV Facebook page, you can put in your questions before we wrap up the
Triple H a racist?
Oh, there we go. It can be spicy. We don't care. That's fine. So
we're on the scene.
Our man Ryan from earlier dumped a bunch of questions in for us, and I'll start from here we go. So he says, who do we think John Cena will face in his last match?
Jey Uso.
See, I was thinking Gunther myself, but
I'm gonna say Gunther as well.
Okay.
It makes sense that it's Gunther, but you really think John Cena is going to put over Gunther in his final match?
I think so, yeah.
You think he'll do it? Okay.
He doesn't have to put over Gunther. Who says John Cena has to lose?
That's true. That's true, too.
The passing of the torch thing? No?
Don't have to pass the torch. You can go out.
There
was two endings to Rocky Balboa. There was one where Rocky won the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only one of them aired.
That's true.
That's a good point. I was going to say the passing of the torch might have been tonight.
No, Dom's more of an Eddie Guerrero type, not a John Cena type.
Well, so maybe that was more of a nod to Eddie. Yeah, okay, maybe.
By the way, I had a really dumb idea for Dominic, but I don't know when I'll ever want to discuss it. It's the stupidest idea that popped
Lay it on us. Lay it on us. Lay it on us. We got a couple more questions to get to, but I want to hear this first. So go.
Okay.
Okay.
In the coming year, Dominic Mysterio wins King of the Ring, and he starts treating Liz like Miss Elizabeth.
Liv?
Yeah.
To the point where he starts calling her Liz.
Or Liv. Or Elizabeth. Yes. And he starts doing all that shit. And then he even drops down to a knee and proposes to everyone booing in the audience.
Yeah.
Which leads to like them having a royal wedding. But just to him to have that moment where he just goes,
listen, Elizabeth. Listen, live working.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Just to completely mock that whole thing and just get people to boo him even more and continuously.
So who's the Jake the Snake Roberts in this scenario? Who's
Penta. Pick anybody that's
Uncle Howdy.
Uncle Howdy. Whoever wants to destroy the wedding, that'll be the next feud.
Oh God!
But Royal Dom Mysterio with Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Hey, Dom, we got this idea for you. I know it was totally like 15 years before you were even born.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
It's gonna work. Everyone's forgotten it now. It's gonna seem fresh and new.
We're gonna make blimps of money, as Danhausen says.
He's Jay Lethal Mexico.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, his mullet.
Dom Machismo?
Oh. Razor Radom?
Yes. Okay, yeah. Wait a second.
Razor Radom.
Razor Radom.
Yeah.
See? The possibilities are endless if you let him win King of the Ring and take on a royal personality and just completely mock this. Huh?
Here's King Booker Mick.
What? What?
King Booker was King of the Ring. Greatest gimmick ever. Yeah,
That was King Booker.
Yeah, King
A
Booker.
lot of people took on royal thingy things after they won King of the Ring.
That's right.
Maybe all of them.
Yeah.
The King of Hearts.
Well,
Xavier Woods was even king. Yeah,
Yes, he was.
Yeah, King Woods. We had Queen
Mad
Zelina.
King Regal.
That's right. For a week.
Yep.
Then he got busted. I'm telling you, the Dominic winning. Yeah, this is funny. All right, let's go to the questions of Mr. Ryan. He's been
another
waiting.
one here we go. Yes, exactly. Ryan hitting up again. He left a bunch for us. Who do you think will main event WrestleMania 42? Man,
I know.
Okay,
Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. Oh, and Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns.
So just run it back.
Run everything back because that's what they do.
That's.
I'm gonna say CM Punk and Seth if Seth is healthy.
I'm going to say Brock Lesnar versus Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Those all sound like night one things. Those are night one.
Night one's not the main event. Sorry.
Exactly.
Night one is not the main event.
One more from Ryan. Do you think Logan Paul is the official part of the Vision now?
No.
I don't think so. I think this is just a
One-off.
It felt like a one-off.
Just bad guys teaming up to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
We don't know what's going on with the Vision. They still haven't sorted out their internal drama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So that's what we got for questions here, everybody. Thank you very much for submitting them in.
Oh, I got a question. What happened to the Street Profits? Are they still a thing?
They're on
I thought
SmackDown.
they broke up, didn't they?
I thought they got back together.
I don't know. There's no tag team division anymore. We only have time to show 6 wrestlers a week.
The only tag team I see sometimes is this new DIY thing with Gargano, Ciampa, and Candice LeRae.
Oh yeah, they brought the new the Gorillas of War. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have funky T-shirts now. That's
question. Who is the U.S. champion?
On the women's side, it's Chelsea Green. On the men's side, I have no idea. The men event. I don't know.
Side. Who is the U.S. champ?
Who is the U.S. champ on the men's side?
Who is the U.S. champ on the men's side?
It's a LA Knight, no.
No. WWE US.
Is it?
champ.
Oh wait, is it Dragunov?
Yes, it is. It's Dragunov.
It's Ilya,
Yes, it's Ilya Dragunov. Yes.
Yep. Current champion is Ilya Dragunov. Yep.
You found him.
He beat Sami Zayn 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, he does an open challenge every week. We just don't watch SmackDown.
Yeah, as I'm saying, if you wanted a hard-hitting wrestler out there tonight, they didn't have Dragunov.
Yeah, or Walter Gunther. Yeah.
Gunther.
Exactly. What is?
I don't know, man. Triple H fucking up lately.
Triple H is going to be out of bucking soon.
Last time is now tournament bracket. I want to update this before we take off here. Yes. So we've got LA Knight versus Jey Uso coming up on Raw.
The good guys.
And then on the heel side of the bracket, yeah, you're right. Solo Sikoa and Gunther.
The bad guys.
Remember LA Knight? Remember when LA Knight was a star?
Is he? Yeah, but they say he's too old. I'm like, doesn't he fit right in with the main event age?
He would be in the middle. He'd be in the middle of the age group. Yes.
Yes. So how is he too old when everyone is the same age around him?
Because he didn't get it naturally. He stole it from the crowd. He built himself up. He was being selfish.
Ooh, LA Knight's old.
How old is he?
Oh, 43.
Yeah, so
that's 3 years old, man.
Yeah, that's 3 years older than Cody.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. We're old.
We are getting old.
We are getting old.
Look at the TNA current world champion is in his mid-50s.
Oh, I just thought of an oddball for who the masked man could have been.
Oh.
Ric Flair.
Yes.
Not the way he scaled that cage.
It's the Black Scorpion again.
Cage like he's a freaking spider. He's
the Black Scorpion.
Oh wait, also, look up how old is Damian Priest.
He's in his mid-40s, and he's buried right now. The poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
The modern day Diesel, Damian Priest.
He's the modern day Razor Ramon.
43.
There you go.
Same age.
Another old guy. No, the masked man. Karrion Kross. That's my guess.
Karrion Kross.
Yes. The cross
Who the
man.
heck is carrying Cross?
The cross man returneth.
Oh, that guy the internet was crazy about until a week later, and it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and they forgot about
Another
him.
thing, yeah.
Yeah,
That's another
yeah.
guy, right? So yeah.
All his heat was gone after a week later.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's like 39, 38 or 39, yeah.
Google man. Google this man.
I'll Google his wife all day, but 1985, so 40.
Wow, they're all really in that same age bracket, aren't they?
Who's look? Yeah, if you look at their roster, I bet you can't find more than 6 or 7 people on the active main roster under 30.
Yeah, you could
Pentagon's
probably just
even
name 'em.
36.
Yeah.
Pentagon's 36.
So
Yeah, 36.
remember years ago when WWE was like, "We are not the seniors tour," but now they've kind of become the seniors tour.
Okay, but that being said, they're not seniors.
No,
They're in
no, they're
between
not.
35 and 45.
Yeah, it's not like you're watching Piper Hogan going at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are much more athletic as well for their age. It's not like they're broken down ass wrestlers.
Yeah.
Looking for their last paycheck.
Yeah.
We got a great main event for you tonight. Greg Valentine versus Jimmy Snuka.
Oh God. Yo, flabby Jimmy Snuka is one of the saddest things.
Yeah.
Flabby Snuka.
That's
Yeah.
flabby sticker. Yeah.
And then Greg Valentine's always looked 57.
Mhm.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. He looks like
He looks like if Bobby Hill became 50 years old.
Greg.
The problem is I've been at some establishments after last call and that stuff and whatever, and usually the woman that's passed out at the bar looks like Greg Valentine.
Oh God.
That's because it is Greg Valentine.
Well, when it comes to that time of night, I'm just kidding. When it comes to that time of night, you grab your jacket and you leave.
Don't you want to see the hammer? Oh God.
Oh God.
I once wrestled a dog collar match in '82, baby.
With Roddy Piper. Yeah, exactly. So,
All right, that's a good place to end it.
I think so too. Yes, for tonight. We'll end it for tonight because we're back at it tomorrow. I'm gonna grab the thing to hype the thing that we're gonna be back at it with tomorrow. Yes, exactly. As it loads up and the spinny wheel spins, we'll be back at it tomorrow, 7:30 Mountain, for another classic Nitrostake live with the boys and myself. We take a look at this Tuesday in Texas. Morehouse, that's your pick,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be sitting down and watching that.
Never
We're
seen it
talking about it.
before. I've always wanted to see what the Undertaker looked like coming out with the world title. His only one appearance with it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Basically, let's take all the good matches that could have happened at Survivor Series and put it on its own pay-per-view. But anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit more.
Who picked Hog Wild?
Craig P. Frazier.
Okay, and then you picked Tuesday in Texas. So then your pick's next?
It'll be my pick next. Yes.
Ooh, mine's coming up faster than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get
I thought-
2 a month at this point.
But here's the thing: is that coming up next month is September, or sorry, December.
September. Time traveling.
I'm telling you, man.
When are we filming this? Is
It's-
Obama still the president? What has happened?
Sorry, re-rack. Coming up is
You can't go
December.
88.8 gigawatts.
Gigawatts.
Gigawatts. I saw some serious shit. Anyways, no. Coming up is December, and of course, our schedules are going to end up being really messy because of Christmas parties and stuff, and so on and so forth. We also have the annual Christmas Spectacular Stream Extravaganza coming up in December at some time here on both Wrestling Unlimited and on Drag Files. So we'll endeavor to get a day for that, which means that my pick could happen maybe in January sometime. The way things are starting
That's
to shape
fine.
out, we'll see. So we'll have a little bit of a content break, but it won't be a huge one. It won't be like the summertime. It'll be like maybe a few weeks. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's
Kicking
some
off
of
with
them
Rumble
long.
season in January. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, Rumble season for sure. Yeah, and so we'll do that. But the next confirmed show is tomorrow night, this Tuesday in Texas, 7:30 here on the channel. Mr. TL, what socials are you pumping today? Just your.
If you'd like to tell me how much of a racist Triple H is, you can get me at TMLOUTAN.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's that. Right on. Cool.
Ain't nothing more to say. Triple H is a racist. Hashtag.
You can take that clip out of context now and use it wherever you want.
Triple H is a good burger. What? Yeah, if you'd like to disrupt the flow of things and request a show, our email is always open. It's at nitromaniactv@gmail.com. Give us an email whenever you can. The only ground rules is that the show has to be on a streaming service, and if you can provide a link to said streaming service, that's great. That helps us out a ton, and that way we don't have to search it out or anything like that. But if we get a request in and the guys like it, we'll interrupt the circle to do the viewer request, and then we'll get back to the circle right after.
Sweet. Come on, we can get this. 1:30. Look at that clock. We're almost there.
Exactly. Oh, 3 minutes left? That's it.
Yeah, come on.
Did
talk
you want
about racism.
Did you want?
Did you say racist? No.
Did you want one more question from the question feed?
No, I want you to wrap so we can get this in 90 minutes.
Oh, well, hey, it's what, 3:30 now or 2:30 left? No, it's 1:26. But anyway, whatever.
What year is it where you are?
2025.
I don't think that's true.
He didn't say if he was 80 or BC though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not that old. But anyway.
Okay.
He's actually hanging out in Helena right now.
And for that, Morehouse, we'll see you tomorrow. So goodbye. Boom.
Whoa. Whoa. That was uncalled for. He didn't even get his handle.
That's uncalled for. Okay. There we go. We brought you back. You were voted off the island, and now you're back on the island. So
He wasn't voted off the island. You kicked him off the island for no good reason.
Yeah, there was not even a tribal ceremony.
I acknowledge the tribal chief, but anyway.
Who's the tribal chief?
Jeff Probst.
Oh.
All right. Yeah.
He's thinking. Zordon is thinking.
So, but Morehouse, we'll see you tomorrow night. Mr. TL, we'll see you when we see you next. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night or whenever. But...
I'll try for tomorrow night. I still have to watch it.
Okay.
It's only a 1 hour and a half show. So
it's 90 minutes. It's a very tight. Believe it or not, it's a pay-per-view, and it's a very tidy 90 minutes.
And there's no.
We'll see.
There's no do breaks.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Why does that sound like that song? What was it? The Missy Elliott song? That DJ, please get off the phone.
No. That is a much more complicated beat.
This is 3 notes back over and over again. Yeah, it's just 3 notes.
What do they sample?
It's a man on a keyboard. That's it.
It's not a man.
A bunch of different languages.
At that point, it's not a man on a keyboard. It's keyboard cat. It's like, come on. So, all right.
Oh, that one's
Yeah, that's even more. Yeah. So, anyways, okay, we're getting up to a minute or an hour for.
You got 60 seconds. Let's do this.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. Okay, folks, we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll tell the Undertaker to rest in peace. There it goes. It's gone, and we'll see you tomorrow night here on Nitromaniac TV's Wrestling Unlimited. Have a great night, and thanks again. That was the Survivor Series War Games 2025 in opinion.
You got the little man, you got the big man, and you got the bigger man.